I am David Williams. I'm with Sentai Filmworks now. I've been in the anime industry for the past 20 years. Originally started with ADV Films, where I did everything from subtitling and DVD authoring. I did directing, D&A Angel, Pre-Tier, a bunch of different shows. And now I'm working with Sentai Filmworks. Let's see, I'm going to start off here and just kind of recap what we've got in May. And we've got this stuff over at the Section 23 booth, so if you want to pick up some of it, you can go over there in the dealer's room. Kids on the Slope came out this month. Let's see, Colorful, the motion picture. Oh, really? See, Godzilla likes colorful. Let's see what else I have on here. We got the Camphor OVAs. K-On! The movie is out, and it's over in the booth.
Yes.
They did this in a little tiny type. And I've been in the business 20 years, so I'm old enough that my eyesight's going. Let's see, I got Five Rain Season 1, Collection 2. Yes, we got both collections of Five Rain over there. Mask of the Wolf, Complete Collection is over there. Some June titles. We've got currently at the booth Dust Maiden of Amnesia, which comes with the series and 2 soundtrack CDs included with it. Mysterious Girlfriend X. I've had several people ask about that. We've got it in the booth, but it's Blu-ray only right now. The DVDs didn't make it in time for the convention. So we've got the Blu-ray, but not the DVDs. Let me see. I've got Letter B Reversed. That's over there right now. And Kill Me Baby. Please don't. Where are we here? Let's see, we're in June. Tari Tari is out in June. All right, July, we've got Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere, 2nd season. That will be out in July. Queen's Blade Rebellion comes out in July as well. A complete collection of Special A, which does include a new dub for that, will be coming out in July. Season 2, Collection 1 of Five Rain will be out in July. And another one that people have been asking me a lot about, Another, comes out in July. So it will be out at that time too. Towards the end of July officially, although hopefully I might have some in time for like Expo. We'll see. Another one that we're really excited about that we just recently announced is coming out in August is Garden of Words, which is the new Shinkai show. And we'll be having all sorts of stuff with that as it gets ready to come out, so keep an eye out for special events with that. Let's see, Shining Hearts comes out in August. Suritama, Complete Collection, will be out in August. And Medaka Box, Complete Collection, will be out in August. That's stuff that we've already talked about up until now, so now I'm going to go over some new things that we haven't talked about yet. In September, we're going to be releasing This Boy Caught a Merman, which, if you're familiar with one of our other titles, This Boy Can Fight Aliens, it's by the same creator that did This Boy Can Fight Aliens. So This Boy Caught a Merman. And actually, it's not the same boy. So one boy fights aliens, the other one catches mermen. We're going to have a complete collection of Gogol 13 will be out in September. A complete collection of Nankoi, and Five Rain Season 2 Collection 2 will be out. And I've got a big line drawn across the paper that says, "Stop here." At this point, then, I will open it up and start taking questions, and we'll go from there. So, who wants to start up? Yeah?
Godzilla wants to know, is there more high schoolers dead?
Godzilla wants to know. I want to know if there's... I was in the booth earlier, and I was telling Janice, who's over there working, and I said, you know, I was like, we're going to get in the panel. I'm going to make our new secret super surprise announcement, right? And she's like, what's that? And I was like, the new High School of the Dead series. And she's like, huh? And I was like, yeah, you know, it's 24 episodes. And she goes, no, I heard it was 52. And I was like, no, I think it's 128. A new theatrical movie every year for the next 5 years. No. And then we were like, well, maybe Disney bought it. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of crazy. We've been out there working without any sleep for a while. No, I do not, unfortunately, have any news on High School of the Dead. I wish I did. I understand that the manga is going again.
Yeah.
So sort of. So we're really hoping that we're going to have some more anime soon, but there's no news or anything to pass on about it. I really wish there was because we want more of it. And they're very well aware that everybody over here wants to see some more, but unfortunately I don't have any news at the moment. So, sorry, who else? Yeah.
I'm not sure if you have the numbers, but what has sold the most well this year that you've put out?
Oh! Geez, what has sold the best this year? You know, I really don't know off the top of my head. I can tell you that since I've been with Sentai, the top 3 titles for us are probably High School of the Dead, it's going to be number 1. Angel Beats would be number 2. And Demon King Timer would be number 3. Those are probably the top 3 titles. Things that have been selling really well this year, things like Children Who Chase Lost Voices is doing real good. God, a bunch of them are doing really well. I was quite pleased with. Heaven's Memo Pad is selling really well for us. There's a lot of them. We've got a lot of really good titles right now. So. Who else? This is your chance. You can find out anything about the industry because I'll talk about anything. I'll ramble, yeah.
So what release are you most excited about coming up soon?
What release am I most excited about? At the moment, it's Garden of Words. I'm a big Shinkai fan. I really enjoy it. I think Children Who Chase Lost Voices is probably the best thing he's done yet. What?
That was a Ghibli movie.
Yeah, and it was. It was very much a Ghibli movie. But I think that he gets his pacing and the story and everything down really well in that movie, whereas some of his others are a little slower. So, but Garden of Words is the one I'm looking for at the moment. That's what I'm really excited about. And actually, when I get back into Houston after Boston here, I'm working on the Blu-ray for it. So, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
How quickly are you hoping to get out Samurai Girl's Bride into the home release for US?
As fast as we possibly can. That's pretty much the way it is with any of our titles. As soon as we can get it in and get it out, we want to do so. Normally, we're streaming a show as it's airing in Japan. Then the Japanese, after they air it, they will take it and often go back and remove, if they've censored it for television or whatever, they will touch up the video, they'll remove the censoring, they may add some scenes, they may make some other changes for the home video release. Then they're going to release it on their home video. They still release individual volumes with a couple of 1, 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky, episodes on a disc over in Japan. And they'll do that about every month or so. They'll get a new one out. We have to, since we release complete collections and half-season sets and whatnot, we have to wait until they've done at least that much and can send it to us. And then we can do our work on it. So it takes us a little while to get them out, but as soon as we can get that stuff from them, we want to get it put together and get it out and on the shelves as quickly as possible. Yeah.
Yes, this is my own question.
Oh, you're not going to bring me up one from somebody on the forums? Or?
I think a lot of these have already been asked before.
Okay. Well, then.
Okay, so my question is, so you mentioned Special A was getting a re-release with a dub on it.
Yes.
Was this one of the cases where, like, because I know it was released in Part 1, Part 2, and then a complete collection of Parts 1 and 2 together, and it's being re-released with a dub now. Is this one of the cases where the subtitle only sold extremely well, or the streaming numbers did really well that you guys decided to go ahead and dub it?
That is the case with Special A. Special A sold well enough that we looked at it and we were like, this title is very, and I've had lots of, I said I go to all the conventions, I listen on the forums and whatnot, I've had lots and lots of people come up to me and say, I really like a dub of Special A.
Okay.
And that's one of the top titles that gets asked about a lot. So
Gotcha.
that all, yes, that and the sales of the subtitles, that all went together. So that's one of the reasons that we're doing the dub. Okay. Who else? We had someone over here? Yeah.
Going on to, adding on to a previous question, do Sentai Filmworks and other licensing companies ever find out about upcoming Japanese titles before the general public finds out about them?
All the time. Yes. We find out about titles that are in pre-production over in Japan. They will come and ask us, we're looking at producing this title. Are you interested in licensing it for US release? You know, these are some of the character designs. This is what the show's about. So yes, we are talking with the Japanese about shows that are in production long before they're announced for anywhere else. And that's like I said, that's one of the reasons why it's going to be so challenging to decide what to license and how much to pay for it. Because it's really easy when you're looking at shows that have been out for a while and you can say, oh, well, this is a really popular title. These days, you're looking at more shows that they haven't even started to work on them yet. So, yes, that does happen a lot. Yeah.
What would be a title that you'd say would be a real licensing coup for Sentai, where you feel like either the Japanese licensor wasn't really looking to license it to you initially, but turned it around, or maybe you were in a real competition with another company in the American market and then you got it?
A licensing coup for Sentai. I don't know. That's not something I've ever thought about. I don't know. I don't really know. I can't tell you. I can't think of it.
Oh, we got that, not the other guy.
Well, there's all the titles we're like, I'm really happy that we get. But the only I can tell you some from back when I was at ADV, but I can't tell you any that were with Sentai right now because I can't think of. We're happy and excited about all the titles that we get, and we generally don't lose out on the titles that we're trying for. We don't actually go in and offer on everything. There's far too much stuff in Japan, a lot more stuff in Japan than ever gets released over here. So I can't really think of anything really with Sentai that was cool, per se. Who else? Yeah.
So other than True Tears, Tari Tari is going to be the first PA Works show released in the United States. It's not coming out on Blu-ray. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about it?
Why is it not getting a Blu-ray? It's gorgeous. It's PA Works.
Why
is it not getting a Blu-ray?
At the moment, it's, well, the reasons that titles don't come out on Blu-ray.
Like you don't have to dub it.
Well, that's the first thing, is if it's coming out subtitled only, it's probably not going to get a Blu-ray. Because most of the shows that we look at that are deemed to do sub-only are shows that they don't feel are going to make enough sales to afford the cost of a Blu-ray. Blu-rays are still pretty expensive to produce. So we do those for the bigger ones. Another reason, and I can't say exactly for that particular title, another reason quite often, yes sir, is the Japanese may not have HD masters. And one of the things at Sentai that we do is if we can't get actual HD masters from the Japanese, we're not going to do a Blu-ray of it because we don't want to up-convert the video ourselves. If the Japanese have HD masters and they can provide those to us, we'll use them. If they don't, we're not going to up-convert it. So that's another reason that something may not come out on Blu-ray. Actually, those are the two primary reasons, whether if it's going to be subtitled only or if it's going to be, or there aren't HD masters available. Those are the two primary reasons that something won't come out on Blu-ray right now.